So I know my opinions on phone sizes have been quite polarizing. I really loved the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra a couple of months ago, and now I cannot stop doting over the iPhone 13 mini. So here's 13 reasons why I chose to opt for the iPhone 13 mini. Reason number one is most definitely going to be the size. Now, Sony adopted this business model a couple of years ago with the compact series, where they give you flagship features in a compact phone, like the Z5 compact, the Sony Z3 compact, and I own those phones and they were really good and I really love them. Unfortunately, Sony's marketing team isn't that great, I guess. Now, I know the iPhone 12 mini last year didn't sell very well. In fact, they made just about 6% of total iPhone 12 sales. But that's because the iPhone SE launched just 6 months before the iPhone 12 series. And most people looking for a compact phone bought the iPhone SE, and very few of them would upgrade a phone within 6 months. This year, there was no SE 2021 launch, so people looking for a compact phone can directly buy the 13 mini. And mark my words, the 13 mini is most definitely going to make more than just 6% of the total 13 sales. Reason number two has to be price. The iPhone 13 mini is the cheapest 13 series you can get, with most of the flagship features from its elder brothers. So that's one of the reasons why the iPhone 13 mini is quite possibly the phone for everyone at such an affordable price. Reason number three, battery. Another main reason why the 12 mini didn't sell very well last year was because of battery life. It had the worst battery life in the 12 series. This year, Apple has definitely stepped the game up in its mini phone and has improved battery life significantly on the 13 mini. Let's just say battery life has gone from very bad on the 12 mini last year to more than just comfortable for a day's use in the 13 mini. Reason number four is product red. Now this is more personal to me, but last year with the 12 and the 12 mini, they kind of screwed up the product red color. It was not really red, it was salmonish. It wasn't that great. This year on the 13 and the 13 mini, they absolutely nailed the color on the product red. And that's one of the reasons why I chose to go for the 13 mini or the 13 over the Pro series, because the Pro series does not have product red. Reason number five is bigger sensors. Now the cameras on all the 13 series have bigger sensors in order to incorporate more light and give you better low light capabilities. Now they've not restricted this only to the Pro series, but they brought this feature down to the 13 and the 13 mini as well. So you get a better bang for your buck. Again, you're getting flagship features for a low price. Now I have to admit though, the ultra wide on the Pro series phones are much better than the 13 and the 13 mini because they have a better f-stop. However, compared to the 12 and the 12 mini, the ultra wide on the 13 and the 13 mini is still a step up. Reason number six is those camera bumps. Now this is a negligible difference, but it is still existent. The camera bump on the Pro series is a little bit more prominent and a little bit more offensive, if I may, compared to the 13 and the 13 mini. Again, I said it's negligible, but it's existent. Now reason number eight is sensor shift. Sensor shift is basically where the sensor of the camera moves in order to get you better stabilization rather than just the lens. Now last year, Apple introduced this only on the 12 Pro Max, not even the 12 Pro. This year, however, they brought sensor shift in all the 13 series, right from the 13 Pro Max to the 13 mini. So again, you're getting a flagship feature which was not available even in the 12 Pro last year in the 13 mini this year. Reason number nine, the iPhone 13 mini is one of those phones, one of those few phones I must say that I would love to use with a case, because when you slap a case on it, it does not become unwieldy. With bigger phones, however, you guys know that I love to either use it naked or with a skin. But with the iPhone 13 mini, I've slapped a case on it and I have no complaints. It's still a one-handed phone and the added bonus of me protecting my investment. Now I'm going to call this section the correct cutbacks, which brings me to reason number 10, the lack of a 120Hz screen. Hear me out. Now I agree 120Hz screen is buttery smooth and it's brilliant to a new eye. But for me, 60Hz has never been a downer, and Apple is known for making one of the most smoothest 60Hz screens ever. Now on a compact phone like the 13 mini, one of the drawbacks is you have a smaller battery size. So putting a 120Hz screen would most definitely chew on that battery almost like the 12 mini. So if you had to give me a choice between having a higher refresh rate or better battery life, I choose better battery life any day. Since we're talking of proper cutbacks, let's go to reason number 11, and that's the lack of a telephoto lens. Now I would love to have a telephoto lens on the 13 mini, but I'm sure they had to cut certain features back in order to keep the price low. And if they had to cut one of the three lenses on the 13 and the 13 mini, I'm glad they chose the telephoto lens because I use the ultra wide much more than the telephoto lens. Now reason number 12 is the side rails. And the side rails on the 13 and the 13 mini is a matte finish, while on the Pro series is a gloss finish and it's stainless steel. The gloss finish attracts fingerprints and micro scratches almost immediately. However, the matte finish is extremely resistant to fingerprints and definitely micro scratches as well. And lastly, reason number 13. This is probably Apple's last compact phone. Because the iPhone 12 mini didn't do really great last year, Apple has mostly decided that the 13 mini is going to be the last of the compact series phones. So if you are one of those people who actually like a flagship compact phone, this is probably the year for you to buy the iPhone 13 mini. So these were 13 reasons why I chose the iPhone 13 mini in the 13 series. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, would really love if you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you get notified on my next upload. I also have my social links in the description. Would love to see you on those platforms too. That's it from me. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.